It is time to practice a gentle, joyful practice geared towards restorative practices that are going to help cultivate joy into your holiday season. I say forget the ugly Christmas sweaters and bring the cute and cozy outfits. Grab yourself a cozy pillow, a cozy blanket. Come with an open heart and an open mind, and together, my lovely, let us practice joy. Welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, lovelies, and I'm Shelly. And this gentle, joyful flow, grab yourself a blanket and really with me, set it up on your mat. Remove any wrinkles. We're taking care of everything, making sure the holidays are just perfect for everyone. It's time to give you a joyful practice. And you can grab a pillow and put that down if you need to. Please pause this. And allow yourself permission to just join me in a seat. However you are, with all the feelings, all the thoughts, blah, 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 all of the overwhelm, all the Christmas anxieties, and show up here. Shake, shake, shake it out. Really give yourself permission to shake out whatever was happening before this and whatever is happening after. Here we breathe a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, breathe that breath in. If you want to shake it, breathe it in, you can exhale. Let it fall. Fall away. Fall away. Inhale, breathe it in. Exhale. Okay, do that again. Inhale, fine line. Exhale. Let all that yucky, pucky, mucky stuff go. Inhale it in. Exhale. Let it fall away. Now, we're going to inhale joy and bring the hands to your heart. Close your eyes or find a focal point, a drishti that we call in yoga. And breathe a joyful breath into your heart. Exhale. And maybe joy feels like it's far away. Maybe you're curious about this idea and how can I enjoy and find joy in my holiday season? It starts with an awareness and giving yourself permission to feel what's going on in this marvelous mind, this body, these emotions, what is coming up for you. Notice what you notice with breath, breathing it in. Exhaling it out. Notice where you're feeling or holding any tension or tightness. And I know sometimes it can feel confusing, like, oh, there's some in my knee and my calf and my blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's just a whole big tension bubble around you. And with the intention to bring joy and soften, we allow that without shaming or blaming or guilting ourselves, that we hold space with compassion for however we're feeling this holiday season, because it can be a lot. And breathing, your eyes open. Beautiful work. And now just making a gentle shift in this restorative, joyful practice and bringing just the soles of the feet, kissing soles of the feet. I highly recommend, if you have a pillow, I hope you do, or 2 couch pillows, and coming in for a supported butterfly. So bring soles of the feet, kissing soles of the feet. If you have blocks, also, blocks you can put under your knees here if you are not having the pillow. That can work too. Support yourself and take care of you. Nurture you here. Breathing in a big breath into the back of the heart, finding a little length in the spine. Exhale, fold forward. And really tapping into how is it feeling in your heart center. The front of your heart, the sides, the back of your heart here. If it feels good, you can keep this a little more active, or you can just keep it more restorative, which is just resting. Whatever feels good for you. I know sometimes when I'm feeling all of the energies and all the things that I need to move a little bit, and I know that this is more of a gentle flow, so take it gently and be kind to yourself. Because we are always doing for everyone And now you are for you. You're showing up for your self-care practice, because your self-care sanctuary, which is this mind, body, and spirit, right? You are taking time for you, creating this sanctuary within you. And if it feels good, you can fold forward, allow the head to heavy, relaxing here. You can put the elbows towards the inner bends of the knees and bring a palm kissing palm. And if you bring this palm kissing palm here, you can actually rest the chin pretty nicely on the pointer fingers. And then however it needs, if you need to rest other fingers, and then press the jaw or the front of the chin towards, and maybe close your eyes. Just take that noticing in your hearts and where you've been closing off to joy. Maybe where you've been feeling that tension or tightness or stress or holiday angst and unease, feeling like it's hard to get everything done, thinking of that huge to-do list, all the cleaning, all the baking, all the wrapping, all the shopping, all the all of it. And in this moment, you can just see all of it. Maybe you see that holiday frenzy, that holiday, that black cloud over your holiday season that says that you can enjoy, because you are a parent, you are a mom, you are a daughter, you are a sibling, and then it's your job to keep it all held together. And in this moment, we breathe compassion in for ourselves, and we exhale. And we set the intention to awaken joy in our holiday season. We set the intention to find joy in the seemingly small moments. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful work, my lovely. From here, you can bring the hands to gently bring the legs up. We're gonna meet, just do a little shift. Still in that blanket, bring the pillow with you. Legs are going to lengthen. This is a seated forward fold here. So gently place yourself where it feels good. I know for me, a nice bend to the knees with a nice bolster or pillow feels really good. I like that. So we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up, exhale, fold forward. And I know for me, I can get much tighter hamstrings, and especially when I'm holding tension or stress or overwhelm, it can be really hard. And this can be one of those shameful yoga poses for me, which seems silly sometimes. And I have to realize, no shaming yourself, Shelly. Be where you are. Put the hands on the upper thighs. You can also rest the elbows here and put your chin up, almost like you're a little kid looking out the window. And if you can, for a moment, close your eyes, and you can imagine when you were a kid, or imagine if you have kids, and how freaking excited that they get, or used to get, because I have some teens who don't get as excited, but little kids, how excited they were on Christmas Eve, and for that excitement and that just like not knowing, and just like, oh, it's magical, and perhaps smile, because that joy is possible still. You can still awaken those feelings within you as you breathe it in. Exhale it out. Breathe joy into the back of your heart center. Exhale. And if your head will allow you, you can go forward. For me, this can be a little discomforting. So we're going to inhale, raise the back of the heart. We're going to choose a new pose. And if there's ever a posture where we get into this practice or any practices, swing the legs over. Do you. Do what feels good for you. So bring big toes, kissing big toes, wide open the knees. Grab that pillow, sink back into the sit bones for a supported child's pose. So traditional child's pose is arms reach back, forehead is down, but with the pillow, it just feels more cozy to be on a side. If the arms can reach back, if you want to hug the pillow, that would be more of like a supported, snuggly child's pose. Do you. And maybe close your eyes and come back to your inner child, the inner you that had a joyful holiday season, that was authentically excited about all the magical moments. And let that grow within you. And remember that joy is a choice, that you can choose to focus on what you want. And where your attention goes, energy flows. And the more we feel and think overwhelming thoughts of I can't get it all done, there's not enough time, blah, 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 blah. You know, we know, we're living it. The more it's going to grow, and it's going to fester, and it's going to ruin the holidays for you. And maybe it has in the past. I know I used to get so anxious for every holiday, and I would probably enjoy it more if I wouldn't worry about all the details and really just show up to be with my family, because the holidays are about spending time with those that we love. And so how can you delegate your to-do list? Or maybe you need to just get really planning, really organized. Let your inner control freak flag fly and really get a journal. Be like Christmas to-do list. And you can compartmentalize pages like cleaning that needs to get done, cooking that needs to be done, gift shopping that needs to be done, holiday party planning that needs to be done, wrapping that needs to be done, decorating that needs to be done. And so if you take them and you compartmentalize, and then you can itemize, okay, what is the most important? So I'm having family over. I need to scrub my toilets. I need to get my tree up and my decorations up. Who can I ask to help me? And ask for help, breathing joy into the back of your heart. Exhaling it out. And knowing that you don't have to do it all alone, because I think as women, we are just so empowered to be like, I did it, I'm so amazing, and you are amazing. But it's time to ask for help here. Exhale. Inhale it in. Exhale. And as you write your to-do lists, it seems to feel better. Maybe you're going to your cooking. Oh, I need to make the gingerbread house. Oh, I need to make grandma's favorite thumbprint cookies. And we need to make butterscotchies. We always make oatmeal scotchies. And chocolate chips. And sugar cookies. Do you really need to make all of those? Or can you simplify? How can you make this easier for you? Beautiful work here, breathing it in. And this is a cool, amazing fact about restorative yoga. When you rest your body into a pose for longer than 90 seconds, it deepens into the connective tissue, which is kind of like that rope in the muscles, and it helps create more mobility and flexibility. Beautiful work, lovely. Inhale a breath into the hands, bring the hands underneath of where the head is, and then gently pressing yourself up. Don't go too far here. We're gonna move that pillow out of the way, catch a little free one. I was feeling very, very cozy here. And now we're gonna walk the hands forward a little bit, and we're just making this transition. So the left heel is going to come in towards the pelvic wall, and the right leg is going to lengthen long. Self-adjustment, reach back, spiral the inner thigh up, 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 and check out the foot. I know sometimes my foot can be really wonky back and forth, and obviously find what feels good for your body, but find that alignment in the body. Self-adjustment, hand goes on the hip, presses it down. Use that pillow under your butte butt cheek, if that feels good for you. Inhale, raise it up, get this gentle, gentle back bend, and then exhale, fold forward here. This is where another pillow could be helpful. You can also make fists and rest your hand on the fist, which is going to be a little bit gentler, or if you need to lengthen the arms long, if that's not in your practice. If you can grab another pillow or ask, hey babe, or hey kids, can you give me another pillow? That would be awesome. And to deepen this stretch, my lovely, you can rest the head down onto the earth if that's in your practice. If you want it even deeper, you can rest the forehead directly on the earth and lengthen the arms long wherever you are here. Find restoration in your half of a pigeon. And now as we go back and we have imagined that we've written our to-do list out fully and completely. And then we imagine ourselves checking off each thing on our to-do list. And every time we check something off, we smile and we allow joy in those moments because we know that anything is possible. And I love Christmas because I'm such a magical believer, and I love Christmas magic and Santa, and we have the elves on the shelves and they go to Santa every night and then come home in a new spot, and really just trust that there is magic in every moment. And when you can see through that lens of joy, that lens of love, then you can really allow that in, breathing it in, exhaling it out. Really softening through that pelvic wall, noticing where any tension or tightness is. Giving yourself permission to breathe joy in through the back of your heart and shine it through all corners. Smile because you are worthy of enjoying this holiday season. You are worthy of getting all the things done. And I love this thought, is that you can ask yourself this question, more of a question than a thought, which it's both question and thought. How can I simplify this? How can I make this easier for me? Can I ask for help? Am I putting too much on my plate? Are my expectations too high? What is it? Breathing it in, exhaling it out. Beautiful work, my lovely. Bringing your awareness back into your hands, wherever you are. Moving that bolster or pillow over. However you need to come out. Step it back and maybe press back, wiggle, waggle out your hips before you align to the other side. Move that pillow over. Stretch, 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 stretch that booty muscle. Hands reach long. That opposite leg, heel comes in towards the pelvic wall. Lengthen the toes, tops of the foot, long, that leg long. Okay, check out, do that self-adjustment. Where are your toes, ankles, knees, hip? That hand comes on the hip, presses it down. We forget the pillow, Shelly. I like to have the pillow. Not everyone does, but for me, I need it. So I put it under that little booty cheek, support myself, find alignment in my hips. Okay, realign, readjust, give yourself that back bend, breathe it in. And then exhale, let yourself fold it forward. You can keep posted up here if that feels good. Or find what is feeling joyful, what's feeling good for you, and just fold. And coming back to what is it that when you were younger during the holidays brought you joy? I think of drinking hot cocoa by the fire. I wrote and illustrated and self-published Biddy Bia's Christmas Magic. It's this beautiful Christmas book, and I think of this picture. That was my favorite moment. And it's snuggling by the fire with hot cocoa and reading a Christmas book in cozy Christmas jammies with a crackling fire, with the twinkling lights. Maybe it's going ice skating with your family. Maybe it's watching Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies. My children and I have been watching Christmas movies since the day after Halloween. And maybe you think of that to-do list. How can you bring joy into your to-do list? Like, you don't have to watch all the Christmas movies, but if you have some like top 5, top 10 favorite Christmas movies that bring you joy, let's put those on our list. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. And really tap into how you can cultivate that joy. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. And if you notice any tension or tightness in the hip, I'm noticing it in the hip and the glute, the booty muscle. Breathe breath in. Notice if one side was feeling a little bit more easy and comfy. Maybe this side is feeling a little bit more gil, wherever you are. 2 full breath cycles in. Let it go. Inhale it in. Let it go. Oh, ho, ho. Bring the awareness into the hands. Good, good, good. Pull that out. Oh my goodness. That butt cheek for me was very tight. Shift the pillow. And coming in for our final pose of surrender, our Shavasana, walking the bottom forward, and then you can kickstand, come down on one arm, on the other arm. If you have that pillow under the knees, can be great here. If you're feeling a little chilly willy, it's actually pretty warm in my house right now, so I don't need a blankie. But if you're feeling like you need a blankie, if you need to move your ponytail and come into your pose of surrender, and set the intention to soften, to surrender to joy this holiday season. And begin by cueing the head to relax, eyes relax, licking the lips, throat relax, shoulders relax, hands, fingers relax. Relax heart, relax spine and hips. Relax through the pelvic wall by tightening and squeezing everything in like a kegel, and then exhale, soften it out. Do that one time with me. Hold, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel everything tough, tough, tense and tight. And then exhale with your tongue. 2 more of those. Inhale. Make yourself feel that stretch and tightness. Hold it in. Exhale. 2 more times. Hold, 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 squeeze, purse, curl. This last one, make it count. Feel that stress and that strain that we're creating, unrealistic expectations. Exhale, soften all the way through and let go to your toes. And knowing that you have the capability to soften in any moment, that you have this self-care sanctuary within you, that you have all of the self-help tools you need to relax yourself and to cultivate joy. And we'll take the next few moments to really open our hearts, our mind, our body, our spirits, our emotions to being in a joyful vibration this holiday season. And if the mind is wandering around, maybe you could play out your to-do list and play out your holidays and how it would be magical and joyful and beautiful and sparkly and smiling and hugging your family, and everything is effortless and easy and everything just flawlessly, seamlessly comes together. And play that out. And if the mind is still going and that's not vibing, you can say, I am joy, I am joy. So we're going to go within for the next few minutes, and I will call you out when it is time. Bringing the awareness back into your body, Wiggling your toes, breathing your breath. Yawn if you can, if it feels good. Lengthen the arms long like an arrow. Point the toes, create a long line of energy from the tips of the toes to the tips of the fingers. And when you're ready, allow yourself to roll to a side, letting your arm under be a pillow, and then hug your legs up and whisper to yourself, I am choosing joy. I am choosing joy. If at any point during this holiday season I feel the stress and overwhelm, I come back to my joy practice. And I know that joy is a choice, that I can choose to enjoy the small moments. I can let my expectations go and be present for all the joy and love that is around me. I love you. I love you. And bringing that top arm like a kickstand and meeting in a seated position. And just bring those hands to your heart center and just notice what you notice, how you feel. And really just continuing to expand that intention to practice joy this holiday season. And when you're noticing all of the things and the frenzy and the crazy and the kerboppled people, if you can breathe, you can smell, touch something, drink something, bring yourself into this present moment. I know that joy is a choice when you choose to show up, to be present, and you can give yourself this holiday season the gift of joy. Bring those palms kissing palms to that joyful, radiant, sparkling heart of yours. Namaste. I love you. I'm so grateful for you, and really find joy in the small moments today, tomorrow, and the rest of this holiday season.